before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for a lady, apple of my eye. I wanna get to heaven before I die. Sitting on clouds, plucking on those strings. In the world of winter, summer, fall, and spring. I wanna hear the angels when they sing. But if you wait for the afterlife, you will wait forever. There ain't no good place we can't go together. And as good as it could ever be, life here could be better. And if you're waiting on the afterlife, you will wait forever. I wanna get to heaven before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for a lady, apple of my eye. I wanna get to heaven before I die. Along the brighter coast, from gospel Sunday mornings to drunken ignorant toast. I walk with the Holy Ghost. But if you wait on the afterlife, you will wait forever. There ain't no good place we can't go together. And as good as it could ever be, life here could be better. And if you wait on the afterlife, you will wait forever. To heaven before I die. So I'm walking down the road, Lord, I'm feeling high. Looking for a lady, apple of my eye. I wanna get to heaven before I die. I wanna get to heaven before I die. I wanna get to heaven before I die. I wanna get to heaven before I die.
Early in the morning, you might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up early in the morning.
Early in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. Whoa, holy moly. Hey, like, where'd everybody go? Chad, what's shaking? Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Put on your press hat. We're going in. We're doing this. Gotta get through these headlines. Go meet my new niece. Pretty exciting. Oh, man, but that coffee. Let's just slow down for a second. I'm all excited. Just woke up. What happened out there? Anything happen out there? Oh, my God, that coffee is so good. It still works. Why does it work so good? Yeah, everything works on me still. I'm lucky, you know. I still get high off a cigarette, still get drunk off a few beers, and this coffee really just does the trick every morning. I'm lucky that way. I don't know if I build up a resistance. I'm just here for it. I wish I could just do a cup a day, Bugs. Oh, man. Whew. That is so good. I just want to sit here and stare at your beautiful faces. Elijah's Archive, welcome to the show. Ron, yo. My goodness. Oh, some music was made down here last night. I'm working on some new opening credits for Jabberjohn, little theme song. 3 little frogs sitting on a log. One of them fell in. One frog said to the other frog, well, you better go get him. 2 little frogs sitting on a log. One of them fell in. Last frog, he sat and thought, good thing they can swim. Jabberjohn. Jabberjohn. Cather crushed it on some Jabberjohns. It's so fun. The new studio is amazing. Oh, my God. Just stop it. Life's pretty good from this little slice of the pie. I guess we're about to find out what's going on in the rest of the world. Oh, my God. Oh, by the way. Got it. All right. Oh, here he is. There he comes. Evil, what's up? Throw a thing in here. Oh, good toss. Extra, read all about it. All right. It's time to get busy. One last sip of coffee. And away we go. Bob, we're ready for it. We're ready. Go ahead. Whoa, what is that? Revealed, Obama privately warned Biden about Trump's strengths. He's like, what do I have to do with this? We were just talking over coffee. I was like, yeah, I mean, he's probably going to win. This is back in the day. I don't know about the next one, but what could that story possibly be about? We were just talking. What do I have to do? Keep me out of it. Newsom strategy signals White House bid. Oh, God. Dems prefer... that sound is a little much. It'll come in handy, though. Poll, Dems prefer Kamala over Joe. Well, I mean, yeah, who do you want to hang out with? Trump in fight for his life. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing the headlines. Those are good gifts, though. You guys are crushing it. 561 years in prison if you put them all back to back. All the potential charges, all the indictments, everything that's going on. The Don risks exile. Exile. Boy, if he fled the country, where do you think he'd go? There's a $20 question for you. This latest had to do breaking news last night. I fired up the headlines, and they're all bold red and big headlines. Big indictment came down yesterday after we went off air. It dropped, and finally being charged for trying to overturn the 2020 election. This is the one charge that I'm most that I care about the most out of all of them, if I'm being honest. This one, it's a big deal. It'll be very interesting to see how it all unfolds. All right, diving into the news proper, down the first column, down column 1 we go. U.S. versus Trump will be the most important case in our nation's history. It's an interesting one. Did he break the law? Did he break the law? It was all out of hand. Pressure on Pence before deadly riots central to indictment. Yeah, he's probably got a lot to say about that. Andrew McCarthy, he can't win re-election. Well, yes, he can. Orange is the new president. Messages point to identity of co-conspirator number 6. A lot of people wondering who number 6 was. Number 5, it's sort of like when you have one of those silhouettes with a disguised voice, but it's still really obvious who it is. You're like, oh my God, that's Elmer Fudd. Clearly, that's Elmer Fudd. You can tell by the hat. That's Pinocchio, and he just lied. Pinocchio is a silhouette with his voice disguised, but his nose growing. Oh, that's good stuff. You go ahead. Anybody out there can run with any of these ideas. That's all I got. This is all I'm ever going to do with them. So have fun with it. Reactions to charges follow familiar script. Fox calls germ warfare, quote unquote. What quote unquote? What germ warfare? What? It's sort of on a click on the headline because I'm so confused. I feel like, do you guys know what story we're talking about here? Okay, just checking. Jewish group condemns Trump's comparison to Nazi persecution. Next story. That was a whole cluster. Jury, Pittsburgh synagogue mass shooter will be sentenced to death. Fitch downgrades USA credit rating. Fitch is all caps. Is that an acronym? Fitch, funding international televangelist church enforcement. I don't know what Fitch is. 25 trillion treasury market under pressure. 25 trillion treasury market under pressure. You know, I'm sure they wouldn't miss a billion or two. List most expensive states. Anybody want to guess? New York, California, Florida. I don't know. IRS visits to dozens of rich Americans drive Malta pension probe. Anybody ever get the feeling these headlines aren't for us? It's like we walked into the wrong room at the airport, and we're suddenly somewhere we're not allowed to be. It's like, caviar, sir? I assume you belong here. Sure, I guess. And you're like, ugh, this is disgusting. Where's the hot dog stand? IRS visits to dozens of rich Americans. Oh, we just did that. They can see the strings. Trudeau announces split from wife after 18 years. Oh, and the ladies go wild. He's single. That's sad, though. 18 years. It's pretty. That's too bad. Sorry, Justin. Billionaire wants plane to fly orca to freedom. 53 years in captivity. 53 years? What is the lifespan of an orca? You know, I'm just glad to know that there's at least one of those still out there, because I've been thinking about orcas lately. I've been like, when's the last time you heard about an orca? I hope there's still orcas. And apparently there's at least one. And this billionaire wants to fly him from the comfort and luxury of a temperature-regulated giant pool where the orca gets to eat all the free fish it wants into the boiling cauldron of the ocean. Free at last. Freedom! Freedom! He's going to drop it from his plane. 53 years in captivity. The orca's like, what did you say? It's 53 years you've been in here. What's that, Sonny? It's 53 years you've been in here. There's tears in my tea? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All right, column 2. U.S. Capitol Police searching Senate offices after unconfirmed report of active shooter, looking under the teacups, picking up the rugs. Got to be in there somewhere. Check all the drawers, filing cabinets. Might be disguised as a fern. That's the first place I'd check, is all the ferns. WWE boss Vince McMahon raided by federal agents. What? That dude is definitely up to something. He's always been up to something. I'm glad they're finally getting to the bottom of this, because that dude is definitely up to something. Goes on indefinite sick leave, quote unquote. Labash. What is Labash? Rings a bell. Labash. How Republican Party sold their soul. Giuliani meltdown. Where's my baby crying sound? Giuliani meltdown. He's been on a meltdown for a long time. Said Jewish men have small penises. Claims lawsuit. Sorry, it's just funny. Drug makers told to boost output as Adderall shortage intensifies. Oh, no. What are we going to do? Scientology sued by Leah Remini for harassment, defamation. She did a whole series on Scientology. She was a member of Scientology. She's the lady, I believe, from King of New York show and other things. She also did this whole series doing a deep dive into the strange, bizarre world of Scientology. And I knew I was completely against it until I saw the last Top Gun, and I was like, I don't know. I might have to join this Scientology thing. Look at Tom Cruise. He's getting younger. What are they doing in there? I wonder if they're. I sent in an application, but I haven't heard back. I don't know why. Hollywood strike end near. Studios union talking about talks. They're talking about talking. I hope they figure that out. Good luck, everybody. Movie theater behavior has gone off the reels. Oh, God. You thought that was really clever, headline writer, didn't you? Off the reels. People are just out of hand at the movie theater. UFOs once took control of Russian ICBMs, nearly caused World War III. They would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Drone attacks in Moscow business district leave residents on edge. Yep, Ukraine is now striking in the heart of Russia in Moscow with drones. You know, the other day we were talking about the Suwalki Gap, which is the first time I've ever actually understood how feasible it is that Russia might actually enter a NATO country because of this gap on the Poland and Lithuania border between Belarus and a Russian province where they have a Navy base. And there's a 60-mile stretch of land right there to make a land bridge. Well, apparently a couple of Belarusian helicopters entered Polish airspace near the Suwalki Gap just a day or two ago. And Wagner troops have been spotted near the border there. Right, Suwalki Gap, it's right there. Inside, back to the headlines. Inside torture dungeons where prisoners suffer electrocution and rape. The war continues. Next story. How do I do that? New hires unprepared for work. Wait, what do you want me to do? What? Are you crazy? I'm not going. That's really hot grease. I'm not going near it. You got to be out of your mind. Wait, you want me to rake all the leaves? Oh my God, I didn't know that's what landscaping was. I'm not going to rake. Look at all of them. There must be a trillion of them. I can't rake all those. Wait, what do you want me to do? You want me to take this hammer and drive that nail? I don't think so. I had no idea this job required that when I signed up to be a carpenter. Nope, not going to do it. This is ridiculous. We are at the top of column 3 already. We are moving at a record pace here, folks. Nobody's ever seen the likes of us. We are cruising. We're doing it. Top of column 3 is when I thank you for watching, because I appreciate you so much and encourage you to join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Nathan Moore Songs. Just search Nathan Moore on YouTube. Click the bell to get notified when we're live so you don't miss a thing. Tomorrow night, hopefully, Jabberjohn back in business after the creation of a new set, new Hollywood-style set here, permanent set. It's like a museum here. I like just going and hanging out on the Jabberjohn set. It's a whole thing. So check it out. Play along. Join the party. You might be wondering just how this show works. Where do the pictures in the news monitor come from? How about the text in the news ticker? Who's doing that? Well, let's take a look behind the scenes here. Bob, will you slide back the set here and show them the inner workings? Here's where the magic happens. On our Discord server, newcomers can begin contributing immediately by posting images in the GIFs or GIFs room relating to the upcoming headlines. Earn a good reputation and become an official news hound and gain the ability to post directly into the ticker that scrolls across the bottom of the screen. Welcome to Nathan's Land. Have fun with it. Okay, back to the news. Oh, all kinds of action here. Bob, all right. Thanks, Bob. There's a horse loose on the set. Here we go. AFP sues Musk's ex over copyright. Oh, people are going to be coming out of the woodwork. I've owned that X since my granddaddy gave me that X. Yeah. Left it to me as well. Elon hates hate report. That's what it says. Hates hate report. I'm sure he does. USA preparing to evacuate embassy in Niger. The civil war there is spiraling. August will have 2 supermoons, including a rare blue supermoon. Man, the moon last night, did y'all see that? Holy moly, it was beautiful. It was red and full and right up there in the sky. I just wanted to pluck it out of there, pop it in my mouth, spit out the pit into my palm. But I didn't do that because I thought you might want to see it too. It was beautiful. August will have 2. Oh, I just. Newscaster travels back in time. Biblical flooding in Beijing after heaviest rain in 140 years. How do they know? 140 years. Biblical flooding. I mean, 140 years ago, those are just some stories, right? Well, I heard from my great-great-great-grandpappy. Florida residents warned after more crocodile attacks. Oh, are they sure it's a crocodile? Man. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Quick. All right, time's up. Does Florida have both? I have so many questions. But we carry on. WorldCoin will allow governments to use iris scanning verification tech. Don't we already use that for all kinds of stuff? I feel like my iPad lets me into it by doing that. I guess it's using facial recognition. The iris is even more accurate than the face, huh? The thing I always hate about this is my morbid brain. The first thing I always imagine is like, oh God, now thieves got to steal my eyes to get into my iPad. They're gonna have to remove my eyes. I liked it better when we did it all with a thumb because I could live without my thumb. Just take my left one. Crypto indictment could cause panic in the crypto world. Oh no, there's a run on Bitcoin. Hacking group plans system to encrypt social media and other apps. Hacking group plans system to encrypt social media. That sounds like they're helping us. We want it encrypted, right? Are they going to lock us out of our own stuff? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Kevin Spacey plots theater comeback. Puppies were. I'm already nervous. I haven't finished reading the headline, but I'm already nervous. And with today, it's not going to be like puppies are sweet, adorable, beautiful things that frolic at your feet. Puppies were lost in storm drain. See, that's the actual headline. She spent days underground searching. Yuck. Why do we need to know that? Anybody? Can anybody tell me why we need to know that? I definitely feel that way about most headlines. Well, wait, why do we need to know that? Well, irregardless, which is the proper use of that word? Regardless, irregardless. I don't know, but I do know this. We made it, folks. We did it. Final headline of the day. Could it be good news? Inside online world of people who think they can change their race. Oh, God. Yeah, well. Let's just pat ourselves on the back because we did it, folks. We did it. We survived the news. We live to dance. It's up to us. We got this because we got each other. Always trust your cape. Get out there. Give them heaven. See you tomorrow. Can't wait. Miss you already. Let's do this. Everybody out of your chair. Let's have some fun. Let's get our groove on. Oh, yeah.
Well, he left St. Louis with a hat and a hair, 35 35 cents in the lighter and the dirt in his hair. He went down to the crossroads and his mama was there. She said, man, I can't believe you're my boy. He said, Mom, which way should I go? She said, no two are the same, and it sort of depends. I mean, what is your name? He thought, if Mama don't know, it must be time for a change. He said, you can call me Percy Boyd. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. They all start the same. It's just a stepping away. Call it a leap of faith or a fall from grace. But shame on the stranger who would stand in the way of a young man finding his place. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. Cents in the lighter and the dirt in his hair. He went back to the crossroads, but his mama wasn't there. She was back home saying a prayer. So he sat on a park bench, started singing a song, and the passers-by, man, it was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the way home. Tell his mama he'll soon be there. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone, like his daddy. And like that it was gone. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go get them, Tigers.
I wake up early in the morning. I want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world. I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up early in the morning.